Hey, what's up everybody? It's Richie here, and today we're back with, well, I guess it's a tutorial. Now, vines can be a great resource for making an ugly build or a decent build look really, really pretty. The only problem is you're going to have your nice build all decorated with vines, and when you come back in 5 minutes, it'll look something like this, because all of the vines grew everywhere. And that, of course, is not what you want. So today I'm going to be going over a few things to help completely stop vine spread so that your builds can have some vines and look pretty, but not be constantly overgrown. Now, if you're dealing with vines near a floor level, you can do some very, very basic things that won't be noticed. Let's say we don't want anything to grow in this block. We can put a slab here, we can put a pressure plate or a carpet here, or we can even just grow a tiny bit of grass right here. And all that will look natural and not really have any problems. Actually, if you want to prevent vines from growing up to too high, you can bone meal this grass up, or even better, find a nice fern to put right here, and the vine will not go down over it. You can also put a banner right here, but that sort of defeats the purpose of having an open wall that isn't covered by anything. But once you get higher up, it starts to get trickier. If you want to prevent sideways growth, you can put a stair in like this, or this, and that, while it does look kind of bad right now, this is actually an effect I use all the time, not for preventing vine growth, but for making a wall or a build look worn in. So if you're using this already, or want to make your build look more natural, it's very easy to have, say, a vine right here, and a piece right here, and this not only makes it look worn in, but also prevents the vine from spreading sideways. But of course, that won't stop the vine from spreading down, because vines can grow down over air blocks, or pretty much anything. So to prevent it from growing down, you basically have two options: buttons or string. Depending on the situation you're in, either one of them can look better, depending on where you are. Like here, you can kind of see it. If I put it right there, we really can't see that. But when you're up close, a button can look a lot better than a string does. So it's about balancing. But string is what I mostly use for controlling my vines. And let's set up the vine thing we had before. We had stuff right here, right? And then something just like this. Well, let's say to close this off, we prevent sideways growth right here. If we want to make that look more natural, we'll actually put a little chink in the wall right there. And from there, we just need to prevent growth right here, which we'll do. Let's just grab some grass, put that there. And now to prevent growth right here, we're going to throw a string into the mix. We're also going to throw a string right here, and right here, and right here. Ooh, that prevents growth from underneath it. I forgot to point that out. Because of, I'm not actually sure how it works, but string, if you place it right here, it will actually prevent growth on this block and on this block, which is just kind of bizarre. I don't understand how it works, but the same is true for buttons. So you have to place them up one higher if you want to prevent growth right here. And so to do that, we're just going to go out with our string like that, and boom, our build is complete. Of course, kind of stupid me forgot that that we need this blocked off. Okay, I lied. Our build is not complete because that vine can grow down right there. So we're going to put a 2-high fern in there. We could put a button. No, we couldn't put a button. We could put a button right here, or we could put in some string. But now we have a nice build with vines that will not grow all over the place, that you will not have to worry about. I'm just going to swap this stone brick slab out so it looks a little more natural. And that is everything complete. I know this was a super short video. I'm not sure I did that good of a job recording it because it is 11 o'clock. But I hope this helped you with your building and you learned how to control your vines. Despite all the other tips, I find most of what I do is with string. And sometimes you just gotta compromise. Like when we're up really close, we can tell, yeah, there's string there. But even, I'm in 180p right now. If we back out just a few blocks, you can't tell at all, and it looks really good. So I hope you liked this video. I hope it helped you, and I hope your builds have lots of cool vines and no vine problems. If you like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, then consider sharing it with someone, because that's sort of how I get my new subscribers. And until the next time, this has been Richie, and I'm out.